was a legend and one of the most iconic writers in the 20th century. He invented his own form of journalism, Gonzo journalism. Definition: journalism that treats a subject in a very personal, unusual, and often shocking way. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce to you booze, drugs, and the American dream, Hunter S Thompson. And you will hate this show.
I think I unfortunately proved what I set out to prove. And I think the original reason was to prove it to myself. That the American dream really is.
This isn't really about Hunter S. Thompson's writing. This is about his character. And it's very comical, but also very intriguing.
Day 3, Las Vegas, 12 o'clock noon. We should have left for Hollywood at 9, but Thompson has locked himself in his hotel room. When he finally lets us in, his face is covered in white makeup.
Are you sure you're going to be okay?
I don't know.
Hey, you look terrible. Hey, sit down, something, and anything, but just
I'm
leave.
I'm on the phone.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
You might, oh, you're just well enough to do that. Well, that's good.
Yes.
So out of the buffet of drugs that he does, he decides to smoke some weed so he doesn't get mad at the reporter. But check this out.
It's been demonstrably proven that temper tantrums are not the best way to do interviews, and probably my life will be easier and yours too if I smoke a joint. Now, if I were to sit here in a fit of anger and you saw me eating acid, if I were you, I'd leave with all the equipment. That cranks it up even worse.
There's this one interview where he's outside. It's a great example of how he was. This is one of my favorite videos, interviews of him. But there's tons of them. This is just a really good one. Check out how he starts this interview.
What are we marking?
I'm 6 o'clock.
Oh no, God. Help us, Jesus. Why does this happen at the end? Oh,
now we can get this thing started. That's crazy that he was like, the characters he wrote were all him. And he eventually had to live that character because he thought that's what people wanted to see. There's a Hunter S. Thompson we probably never got to see. He just developed into... Raoul Duke is the fictional character and anti-hero based on Hunter S. Thompson in his autobiographical novel, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. The book was originally written under the name Raoul Duke.
You can't park your car here.
Why not? Is this not a reasonable place to park?
Reasonable? You're on a sidewalk. The sidewalk.
When they adapted the book into a movie for Where the Buffalo Roam, Bill Murray played him. He did a good job. But then came Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp, I think, nailed it. I mean, they both did great, but Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas just nailed it, man. And then he did The Rum Diary later, but that wasn't as popular. It wasn't considered a great movie. I liked it because just about, just being a fan and watching Johnny Depp play that part. I mean, if you watch the 2 and 2 together, let's do a comparison. Check out this comparison.
well, this is all good news. Very comforting. This is empty.
I think I'd like to get out pretty soon.
Oh. You don't want to get out around here.
Yeah, hey, we're your friends. Relax.
Oslo. You may have been wrong about him. He may not fit in.
Is that right? Well, I guess you're about ready then, aren't you?
We're your friends. We're not like the others, man. Really.
No more of that talk or I'll put the fucking leashes on you, understand? Get in.
And of course his David Letterman appearances are just hilarious. There's the one, he's like fumbling with a cigarette.
And I said to these,
what are you doing?
I don't know, man. Get rid of that.
And then his last one.
This
And does this mean anything to you, turning 60? Is it?
No, not a lot. I think, yeah, the gods must have kind of some dark sense of humor, keeping him around this long. You know,
And then there's this rare phone call where he's like calling the cable company, or they hooked up his DVD player, and he had like a VHS player with a DVD player, and he's just yelling. He's like yelling at the phone, telling them to come and fix his wiring and be there tomorrow. And
it's Hunter Thompson, Hunter S Thompson, and I live in Woody Creek, Colorado. And you people have caused me enough trouble. I'm gonna, well, never mind what I'm gonna do. The question now is what you're gonna do. If I set it and fixed by tomorrow, if my system isn't rewired, there's nothing. If your setup is still here tomorrow night, I'm gonna destroy it and write about it. Yeah, I write a column, several. I write about a lot of things. You might have heard or read my name somewhere. I write books. I write things that get out and people read. I'll ruin your fucking name. You goddamn idiots! You fuck up my system. Yeah, you wait. You can think what I'm going to do. Go to any bookstore, any magazine rack, and look. You can see what the fuck I can do to you, and I will. You bastards! You fuck up my system like this, and then, god damn it, fuck you. Get up here.
so then, in the earlier part of his career, he wrote the book Hell's Angels, and he traveled with the Hell's Angels. I'm not going to get into like the story of the book because we don't have a lot of time, but I do want you to see this one clip. So what happened was...
All right, get to it.
All right, I want to know why we didn't get the 2 kegs of beer that you promised us. Well, this guy here, he's sitting here, he's making $1 million, and he made it off of us. Maybe not quite that much.
No.
But
if you knew what I was making on this,
you're making something anyway.
You wouldn't tell me that vitamin credit.
We helped you make it, right?
Yeah.
All we wanted was a couple kegs of beer so we could all get drunk.
After they shot the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Johnny Depp became good friends with Hunter S Thompson, and Johnny Depp has a lot of good stories about the stuff that he used to do. I mean, this guy was a nut until the end. So his funeral arrangements were to be cremated and shot out of a cannon. Johnny Depp made this happen for him after he died. He spent $3 million building the cannon to shoot his ashes into the air. 3 p.m. Rise. 3:05 p.m. Chivas Regal with morning papers, Dunhill. 3:45 cocaine. 3:50 another glass of Chivas and Dunhill. 4:05 first cup of coffee, Dunhill. 4:15 cocaine. 4:16 orange juice and Dunhill. 4:30 cocaine. 4:54 cocaine. 5:05 cocaine. 5:11 coffee, Dunhills. 5:30 more ice in the Chivas. 5:45 cocaine, etc., etc. 6 o'clock grass to take the edge off the day. 7:05 Woody Creek Tavern for lunch, Heineken, 2 margaritas, coleslaw, a taco salad, a double order of fried onions, carrot cake, ice cream, a bean fritter, Dunhills, another Heineken, cocaine, and for the ride home, a snow cone. A snow cone apparently is a glass of shredded ice over which is poured 3 or 4 jiggers of Chivas. 9 o'clock, starts snorting cocaine. Seriously. 10 o'clock, drops acid. 11 o'clock, chartreuse, cocaine, grass. 11:30, cocaine, etc., etc., etc. 12 a.m. midnight, Hunter S Thompson is ready to write. 12:05, 6 a.m., chartreuse, cocaine, grass, Chivas, coffee, Heineken, clove cigarettes, grapefruit, Dunhills, orange juice, gin, continuous pornographic movies. 6 o'clock, the hot tub champagne, Dove bars, fettuccine alfredo. 8 a.m. halcyon, and 8:20 a.m. sleep. Rinse, repeat, do it again, every day. That was Hunter S Thompson. You know, this really raises the question to me, and comment below, who did more drugs in your opinion? Hunter S Thompson or Keith Richards? I think if there was like a drug battle, That would be a good fight to watch. That would probably be the season premiere of the drug battle fight scenes. But we do have to be fair and go up until 2005 because Keith Richards has some extra years on him. Probably like a lot more years to go. Because you know, every time you smoke a cigarette, it takes a minute off your life and gives it to Keith Richards. So don't forget to subscribe, comment below, like the video if you did like it, and I'll see you next week. No more games. No more bombs. No more walking. No more fun. No more swimming. 67. That is 17 years past 50. 17 more than I needed or wanted. Boring. I'm always bitchy. No fun for anybody. 67. You are getting greedy. Act your old age. Relax. This won't hurt.